Welcome back. Good evening, folks, and thank you for stopping past my channel. On this video, we had doing an interview with The Point with Marcia Kramer. Congressman Don Goldman grills ICE agents on why they're wearing masks to hide their identities. Who camps outside of courtrooms and arrests migrants seeking asylum? Who camps outside people's homes at 4 a.m. in the morning making videos as if they're proud to arrest people? If someone's waking up at 4 a.m. in the morning, they're going to work. They want to work. They want to support their family. That means they want to be in this country. They want to pay taxes. No one's getting up at 4 a.m. in the morning to do nothing wrong. But they're out there camping outside their homes, making documentaries and videos to show people that these are criminals. They do not realize how this backfires on their agenda to say that every migrant that's coming across this country is a criminal and are here to do bad things. Now, if they are gangs, yes, get them out the country. No one wants gangs. We do have the Crips and the Bloods. They've been here forever. You could get those out here also. We'd be happy to see them go. But no. But you have people that's working hard, getting up at 4 a.m., getting into their work vans, going to their jobs, and you're locking them up and playing videos as if you're doing God's work. No, these are human beings. Let's check out this video.
And Goldman has seen it with his own eyes. Masked immigration agents arresting asylum seekers as the Trump administration increases its daily quotas. So first of all, you confronted them, some ICE agents, in the lobby of the building where your office is located. Tell me exactly what you saw.
Well, there were about a dozen plainclothes ICE agents, many who had masks ready to put on, waiting for immigrants coming out of their regularly scheduled court appearances. Now, these are people seeking legal status here the right way, appearing in court, doing everything that they are told they should do in order to come here legally. And what's happening is these ICE agents are waiting, and their lawyers are dismissing the case. So their asylum claims go away. They come downstairs from the courtroom, having no idea really what the impact of that is. And then you have these plainclothes agents arresting them to go into expedited removal, to remove them with a different authority. And I asked them, I said to them, what is the point here? Are you just trying to tally more arrests?
Oh, now listen, did you hear that? Did you hear what he said? So the judges are dismissing the case so that they don't have a case, so that they can't stay in the country to wait for their case on asylums, so that they can go downstairs and be arrested. It's like they're all working together. Nobody's working to make asylum easier, to make it so that they can get their green cards and work in this country and stay with their families. No, they're not making it easier for that, but they're making it so easy to get them out of this country.
I didn't get any real response. And then I said to them, why are you wearing masks? I was a federal prosecutor for 10 years. I worked with ICE agents. I worked with law enforcement agents. I never saw any of them wear masks. This is brand new. And the question is, if everything is legitimate and proper, why are you wearing masks to hide your face?
Well, you know, it's sort of interesting to me that they would be wearing masks. Now, the stated reason from Homeland Security is that they're afraid of being doxxed. In other words, that people would reveal personal information about them on the internet. But to me, it seems ironic that on the one hand, the Trump administration is going after people on college campuses for wearing masks, but then says it's okay if its own ICE agents wear masks. Can you talk to me about that?
It's the height of hypocrisy. Now, look, I think protesters wearing masks creates a more dangerous situation, and I think it's a legitimate issue. But you can't require Columbia University to ban masks in order to get federal funding while you turn around and you have government federal government law enforcement agents wearing masks. It is the height of hypocrisy, but it also really reflects something underneath, which is the cruelty and the fear and the terror and the anti-foreigner sentiment that this administration is moving forward with, and they know that it's not favored by many, which is why they're worried about being seen. But that's not who we are. That's not who this country has ever been. My grandmother came through Ellis Island. That's where we are, chasing the American dream. If you commit a crime, you should be deported, 100%. But these people are doing things the right way, and they are getting punished for it by the federal government.
Well, what about the fear factor? Here you are, an immigrant, you're coming out of a courthouse, a courtroom, and somebody in a mask approaches you and arrests you. I mean, doesn't that heighten your worry, your fear, and make it even more difficult for these people?
Well, for sure. But it also creates really perverse incentives, because these are the people going to court, doing it the right way, and they're getting picked up and sent out. So other people are now saying, must react to this and say, well, if I go to court, I'm going to get picked up and kicked out. So I'm not going to go to court, and I'm going to go further underground, and I'm not going to pay taxes through my work visa, and I'm not going to pay Social Security, and I'm going to go underneath the surface, which creates more desperation, which creates more danger, and ultimately makes our communities far less safe by going after exactly the opposite people that they said they were going to go after. None of these people are criminals. None of them are murderers or child rapists. None of that.
Makes sense. I mean, that sounds like a good point to me. What he's saying. I mean, does it not make sense? Does that not sound like common sense to all of you? In fact, I think that the Colombian students, I think you're doing it completely wrong. I think what you need to do is change your strategy. What you need to do is you don't just wear masks. Don't wear regular masks. Don't wear a hat, a ski mask that covers your face. What y'all need to do is buy Trump mask. And then everyone on campus that's protesting have Trump mask on. That way, when people see the videos of you protesting, all they will see is a row of Trump masks protesting about Palestinian or about the war in Gaza. I mean, it's beautiful. Did no one think of that? That's what you need to do. Everyone just have a row of Trump masks, buy them from Amazon or somewhere, and you just, that way, when they see them, all they see is Trump mask. That way your face still won't be shown, but everybody will see Trump. I think it's a brilliant idea.
These are people trying to do it the right way. And Stephen Miller, who is, Donald Trump's right-hand man on immigration stuff, and Donald Trump are ratcheting up their quota of arrests to an ungodly number.
Well, they actually went from 1,800 a day to 3,000 a day, which I think may have some relationship, I guess, to the fact that there's been this increase in arrests in New York. I mean, do you think that's true?
I think it's absolutely true. This is a new policy within the last week of targeting those people who are not criminals, who are here, often with families, often with work visas and on the books jobs, just to jack up the numbers.
Yes, indeed. I believe exactly what he's saying. They're doing this just to jack up the numbers so they can make it look like they're doing something. So that's why you targeting hardworking folks, because you know why it's easier to catch the people that's hardworking? It's because you know they're going to a job. You know they're going to work. You know they're going to wake up, go to work. So you know where they're at. So it's not like they're hiding. But you don't want to do the hard way and go after the people that's actually hiding, going after the criminals, which you were supposed to be doing. So I guess this shows there's not as many criminals as you keep putting out there, as the far right keep putting the word over the media and the airways. So you're going after hardworking individuals because there's not that many criminals. You have the gangs. But once you arrest all the gangs, then what do you have? You have hardworking people. You have people that's doing jobs that other people don't want to do. That's what you have. But nobody's going to say that. You're not going to have the 100 Trump positive love Trump channels that's talking about the ladies on The View and everything. You're not going to have that. No, they're going to point out the gangs. Okay, the gangs are gone now. So what do we got to do now? Oh, right. We picking up people that's doing jobs. We're picking up waiters. We're picking up plumbers and stuff that's doing work. We're picking up people cutting grass. We're doing things like that people not out there doing themselves, which is why they hired them. Picking up people that's picking fruit. All the fruit that you're going to be eating this summer. Or most of you. Because most of us are fat from eating processed food. But the people that's picking up the fruit, they're going to ship them back. And ain't nobody else going to pick up the fruit. So, you know what I'm saying? So, no, the far right is not winning. They may look like they're doing good. Like I say, it's a shiny penny. President Trump just got into office. It's about 120 days he's been in office. It's a brand new shiny penny. Democrats, don't fall for it. Stop trying to attack President Trump on every little thing he's doing, because it's a shiny penny now. No one turns away a shiny penny. Let him get in office for about a year and a half, and then we'll see where things start going. That's what we need to do. And like I said, Columbia students, I gave you a great idea. Everyone go out and purchase Trump mask. That way everyone can have Trump mask on. And then it won't be so easy for ICE to try to pick you out of the crowds or try to dox you or whatever, because they'll see you in ski masks and just know, okay, you're a part of the system. But if everyone's walking around with Trump mask, you don't know who's who. I mean, it's beautiful. And the optics will look great for all the channels across the world that's watching you as you fight. All right, until next time, true believers, I'll see you later.